Man has a upper respect. We move the thing here to a better view. See it? See if I can see a bit better. I'm on the steering wheel in the way and thing. You see it? You see me too?
We can reason little about some first.
Yeah, man. What I say, family? Big up on yourself, man. Now, as you can see the topic, family, what me talk about now are social media detectives. Like you, the people who are detectives who are cracking this Donnelly case. Don't listen to those who might tell you a baganize and make on social media. Continue make the baganize. Keep the foot on them neck. Don't stop. Don't stop. A shame face they want cover up. No play thing with them. Keep pushing it. They make you feel like say, we don't have no sense. You know? You understand what I'm saying? But me tell you, say, I go like so and answer, but there are a lot of cases that are solved right here on social media. You hear me? That police can't solve. Google them, check your phone, see if I like all of them. You know? Enough cases, people, solved right here on social media, and you guys are detective. And because, you know, Jamaica, you remember, you know, the protest is about crooked police. Remember that. Finding out this young lady, all the information was not coming out to the people, and all the investigation was done and what was not done. So the people are fed up because mother can't get no answer why her daughter missing, and she was last seen in the custody of the police. So that's what started everything. And Andre Stevens, who's a vlogger in Jamaica, he pick it up and he bust it wide open like a pinata. Do you understand me? Dash it out there, and people start tuning to his page every night. And them are coming and watch it, and people are dash information in the comment section. You know, and other vloggers out there, you know, some of we vloggers call them vultures. Some vloggers are vultures. But look, they serve the purpose. They serve the purpose. Because by Andre Stevens come off here, within an hour or two, you can go on YouTube and find somebody with slice and dice the man material and have up there. Listen to me now. Even those people also helped spread out the message to a wider community, because not everybody on other bloggers' page is a friend of other bloggers. So that those bloggers who steal the material, drag the material to their viewers, to different parts of Jamaica and the world, so other people can see it. So it is a concerted effort of everyone, including UNO, in the comment section. All out and I said the things. They solve this case right here on social media, people. Don't make them fool you. This case was solved on social media. I'm going to get good information. They didn't know enough things, people. Like me, I said, them didn't know, say, I want to think they didn't know, say, this man, the girl that take care of him. And social media here, man. When the mother ball out, man, say, the girl has spend money on the man. Social media, them hear that, man. Enough things them hear on social media. Enough things, people. So do not let them downplay on intelligence in Jamaica. Like the DPP came out the other day, recently. The DPP came out and said that she's happy that the police them didn't follow the pressure of social media pressure to execute them investigation. You know this. That's what she said. Right there, she's downplaying social media. She's downplaying the importance and the power of social media. Them don't know them going to learn. I warn them long time about social media, so social media is coming. So right there in her statement, she's downplaying the significance of social media. Just the other day, we read an article when they were announcing that they are going to come out with a press conference. Right before them going in the meat of that information coming to us, they also said this is a normal time it takes to really come out with to the public with information based on an investigation like this. Investigation like this This is a normal time we always come out to the public. So yeah, about 2 weeks later is a normal time we come out to the public. That again right there is downplaying the pressure of social media. What they try to tell you that don't it's not social media pressure why we are come out to this press conference tomorrow. No, but this is the normal time it takes to come out with this. No, people, it's all goddamn lies. Social media pressure, vloggers pressure, loud and clear people. People are home and abroad in the comment section. I think they don't read the comments. You think they don't read the comments? A vlogger is nobody without his followers. A vlogger is nobody with uno a responding in the comment section. I tell me how to feel. Eh? That's a poll, people. That's a poll. You're testing the temperature of the people. Let me tell you again. A lot of cases are solved right here on social media, just like how the Dana Lee case solved on social media. Don't make them tell you stupidness. It's solved right here on social media, a lot of cases. Solved on social media. Tell me, I tell you. Me can read some stuff for you. Me just do it on Instagram, because you know me I try to build up my page, you know, people. Tell them the Jamaican call us. Yeah, me there. Try to build up my numbers too, and Instagram, because a lot of young people over Instagram. So I want to get the message to them. I can't leave out young people to the argument and the equation. So Jamaica's changed since this Dana Lee story. I'm telling you the idea. And we really have to give credit to Andre Stevens. We really have to give credit to the man who take the thing to another level. You know, me watch him at night time at 8 o'clock. You know, when we have time. You know. And me read the comment section, something I can't read it. Because I move too fast, I'm out thousands of people commenting. And that's where the police should find themselves. Go line up and go get answer. Right in the comment section. So I'm gonna read something for Uno. Real quick. Me want to read the top 10 or 8 times crime mysteries were solved by the internet. But we don't even want to read that. I talk about social media. I not talk about the internet. I talk about social media itself. You know, and all social media solve a lot of cold cases. If cold cases that police left, throw them and gone, social media guys, you guys doing a wonderful job on social media. But in Jamaica, they want to make it look like we're stupid. So, you know, with popularity of crime documentaries and news magazine and 2010 saw the rise of armchair detectives, a wave of crime solvers, armchair detectives. Armchair detectives. The armchair detectives, that's what you guys are. You want to go to prison, you want to send somebody to go to prison, dash the information on social media real quick. You want to find something, dash that social media real quick. So, with the popularity of crime documentaries and news magazines, the 2010 saw that rise of armchair detectives, a wave of crime solvers working from their living rooms. Think Netflix. Now the younger generation is taking over, one cell phone at a time. From Reddit to Instagram, the true crime obsessed are commenting their way to solving cold cases, and the IRL in real life for the not as tech savvy among us. Everybody depend on people. Detectives are taking notice. During the pandemic, Michigan's Troy Police Department released dozens of clues to an unsolved 1978 murder on Twitter. The case of Gail Webster, a mother of 3 grandmother. Detectives tweeted out crime scenes, photos, documents, and other evidence, hoping its social media audience could help solve it. The campaign reignited the cold case, and many tipsters came forward. This approach to crime solving is not always positive though. Sometimes social media sleuths can go too far. Taking the recent case of TikTok, Sabrina, what is it again? Sabrina Predator 625, who rose to TikTok fame by dancing inside her fixer-upper Flint home. Her short videos garnered tens of thousands of viewers until users notice strange things in the background like images of women on monitors and dead deer in cages. Within weeks, the hashtag Sabrina Predator Conspiracy was trending, with users believing Sabrina may be kidnapped, an animal abuser, and even a serial killer. Veteran criminal journalists Alicia Sophias and Ronnie Dahl decided see if there was any truth to the rumors. We did in the old-fashioned way. We knocked on the door, says Sophias. Surprisingly, she was eager to let us in and put all the crazy rumor at rest. The Peer recently posted a 10-part interview in the Predator on TikTok where she said the ordeal was traumatic and warns against Metro detectives, aka detectives, what do they call it? TikTok detectives jump to the conclusion based only on what they see on social media. It prompts big name influencers to retract their earlier conspiracies, videos, and users' apologies. So it go both ways, people. But most of all, in this article, it is saying that social media solve a lot of crime, and that not stop. So don't stop people from doing anything. Don't stop from doing anything. Within the bunch of nonsense, there is important thing there to pick out. And if this is what I understand, that police tape on social media. Them see on social media, so them pick up another clue. Me that watch a vlogger, women that watch a vlogger earlier, and the vlogger was talking, and the vlogger drop a tip. The vlogger was dropping a tip. And by the time the vlogger dropped the tip, somebody in the comment section came up with the vlogger drop a clue, and in the comment section within minutes somebody answered the clue and put name to it, and minutes after that somebody put an address to it. So you see that? So if police was looking for something, you know, they could find it right there. There's a lot of cold cases that police cannot find people. It's right here on social media. And if police sit down in Jamaica and do them work, get somebody on cybercrime out there or something, pay attention to social media, they will see that. So let me read a little bit more of another story for you. Police and detectives are bogged down with so many crimes on a daily basis. It's impossible to solve every case. Thankfully, loads of people on the internet have plenty of time on their hands. Social media can give key evidence in case that would have been much more difficult to find in the past. Amateur web sleuths have come together to solve the following 10 crimes. Let's read 10. The case of Grateful Doe. It is in 1995, a young man was found in a car crash in Southern Virginia. His body was damaged beyond recognition. And from 1995, and the only thing they call him Grateful Doe because he was coming from a Grateful Dead concert, and the only thing they find on him, and he never have no identification or nothing. They have 2 Grateful Dead tickets on him, 1995, and internet solved that. He's 19-year-old Jason Callahan. He was recognized immediately. You know, DNA samples taken. Social media do it. Number 9, Twitter solved a hate crime. So in 2014, you know, a group of friends ran into 2 gay men in a city center in Philadelphia. They asked them if they were a couple, and then beat them up, people. They beat them up and robbed them. One of the victims was badly hurt. He had to go to the hospital and get his mouth wired up shut. The group was captured on social media on security camera early that night, but police had trouble identifying the attackers. They asked for anyone with information to come forward to help solve the hate crime. A Twitter user by the name of Fan Since 09. He only have 5,000 followers, people. Only 5,000 followers him have on the page back then, and him dash it out there, and that case was solved on social media. People know everything, man. The murder of Abraham Shakespeare, number 8, an online community called Web Slew is exactly what it sounds like. They are a group of thousands of amateur detectives spending their spare time poring over evidence and cold cases in an attempt to solve a murder of a missing person case. In 2006, a man named Abraham Shakespeare won millions in lottery. Who remember that case? Who remember that case? Hold on, people. So in 2006, a man named Abraham Shakespeare won millions in lottery. He hired a woman named Dee Dee Moore to be his financial advisor. In 2009, she killed Shakespeare so she could continue having control over his money and buried his body under concrete. He was reported missing, but even though the police suspected her, I want to hear this. Social media thing going easy. It's going easy, detectives. I make nobody make out a visa on an idiot, man. I tell them on my page on Facebook all the time. Your comment is very important. I've learned so much from people's comments. You understand me? So them say, so even though the police suspected her, they couldn't find enough evidence for a conviction. Since the police hands were tied, the Web Sleuth community began taking action to search for any additional evidence that may lead to finding Shakespeare's killer. Dee Dee Moore was so threatened by this, she created her own account to try throwing off anyone who found evidence against her. Users were able to trace Moore's IP address back to her office. The information was passed on to law enforcement, and it added to the stack of evidence piled against Dee Dee Moore. She was eventually found guilty of murder. She murdered the man. Who remember that case? I think where did it happen? Florida? Something like that. Number 6, confession bear. Reddit obviously takes their crime solving very seriously. So when a user say they committed murder, clearly they'll want to solve the crime. A user called Narrator posted a confession bear meme saying, "My sister had an abusive meth addict boyfriend. I killed him with his own drugs while he was unconscious. They ruled it as an overdose. When users questioned him, he replied that there was some truth behind it." Redditors immediately go to work figuring out the real identity of the narrator, if he truly was connected to the murder. They plan to report him to the police. In the end, he was a 24-year-old man who smokes weed, plays World of Warcraft, and practices martial arts. After one Reddit user contacted his sister, she told them that she and her brother had moved to entirely different countries, and she had never dated a meth addict. Turns out narrator just watches way too much while this was false confession. It's also proof of how easy it would have been for the internet to find a murderer who was stupid enough to meme about it online. So let me go down to number 2 and to number 1. Then, so I'm gonna have to read all of it in that's the time sake, right? Now go to number 2. In 2012, high school from Steubenville, Ohio, were having an end of summer party in a large empty field. As you might imagine, there were kegs and flasks of whatever these underage kids managed to find. The party took a really dark turn when one of the young girls got so drunk she passed out. Multiple football players began to sexually assault her, and over for several hours. Some of the boys even urinated on her. One student posted a picture of the back of 2 football players, just the back people, they posted a picture of the back of 2 football players, dragging the girl by her wrists on Instagram, including rape as hashtag. Shockingly, no one from the party came forward to confirm their identities. The girl did not go to their high school, so no one at the party knew who she was. A crime blogger reposted the photos from Instagram and other evidence that made its way on social media, accusing local police of showing favoritism to their local football stars. You see that? This was actually true because many members of law enforcement requested to distance themselves from the case due to their loyalty to the football community. Through this blog, doing some digging of their own, the victim and her parents found an overwhelming amount of evidence about her rape on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. They gathered the evidence on a flash drive and handed it to Steubenville police. A week later, Trent Mays and Malik Richmond were arrested for rape. Without social media, the victim would have never gotten justice in the small town caught up in a football hero worship, Number 1. Let's read number 1, people, to find out to show you how social media is powerful. So Jamaica, don't let them things take you for an idiot, yeah? Like you're stupid, that's nice you guys are make on social media. There are misinformation, let me read first. There are misinformation here. But pick sense out of nonsense, we ain't stupid. There are misinformation on my page too in the comment section. I mean, we can't stop people from, you know, you must be smart in yourself. Number one, on Halloween night of 1968, that's decades ago, right? What social media have to do with this? We never had Facebook back then and Twitter. But anyway, on Halloween night of 1968, a 4-year-old girl named Carolee Ashby was the victim of a hit-and-run accident by a drunk driver in upstate New York. For decades, police could not find out the identity of the driver. After retiring, a former police officer by the name of Lieutenant Russ Johnson posted the story about Carolee Ashby on Facebook, expressing that he still regretted never finding her killer. The story was shared and it reached a woman living in Florida. The Florida woman had been friends with a woman from New York who told her the story of being in a passenger's seat of a vehicle driven by a man named Douglas Parkhurst, who was just 17 years old at the time. He hit a small child on Halloween night. The child carried the guilt with her all her life, but never went to the police to turn Parkhurst in. After getting this tip, the police questioned him. He admitted to the crime. Unfortunately, the statute of limitations had passed, so he could not be arrested for the death of Carolee Ashby. But as you can see, what happened here, social media took law enforcement to his doorstep. So big up all of you social media detectives. Don't ever make nobody think you're stupid and have no sense. Nice when I make on a fool. Yes, there are misinformation on social media everywhere. There's misinformation coming from the news. There's misinformation coming from the TV. Who big are misinform the people like them? Misinformation coming from the paper. There's a lot of time I even post an article on my Facebook page. Share it to my viewers. My viewers start sharing it and commenting on it, only to go back and see the article is no longer there. So therefore, it got to be some misinformation they have to retract. Over and over and over and over it happened. So who common misinformation like them? You know what I mean? So people don't stop burning fire. This don't leave fire. Don't make it drop. Don't make it cold. Don't make water wet it. Don't stop. Don't listen to them. Go on the marching. Go on the protest. The peaceful protest. Go on same way. Loud. We are listen. Do not stop. Don't listen to them. Oh, let us work on it. Mister, no stop. We not find our body yet. Man not charge yet. What is here? I want to talk about, man. Man not gonna prison yet. No man not charge it, you know, just arrest me as a man arrest with the body there. Nobody not come someone and stop for. What protest are stop for? What the fire stop for? What vlog have to stop for? But after that, owner do the investigation, basically, we are doing the investigation because what do we want to stop for? A whole part investigation out there now. And to keep watching comment section them and listen to people calling and something full of type of information that need to be followed. But anyway, people, manners and respect. We just decided to say pull over and reason a little bit. You see? Because don't make nobody take on the idiot, man, like we are fool people. Information is very important, man, and properly valid, man. Don't make nobody take on an idiot like and that's so nice and make and we're tired of. No, man. If you go, man, you talk about a corrupt system. I come talk negative about. Let me tell you something before we end up this video. They're gonna try to come up our bloggers. I'm telling them over and over and over. It's on the first. They're gonna try to do something against us bloggers. Because they see a corrupt system, we love to hide them dirt. They will fight for bring the. So if they are fighting for the Integrity Commission, not to bring the truth to us, the public, You think they want us blog up here, tell them say them corrupt and tell the rural say Jamaican politician and the whole system corrupt and a lot of corrupt police out there? Hats off to the good police officers in the force, people. Must I tell you there are good police officers in the force? And them I bring out the story, come tell the people. Carlos, you mean say the police I bring out the story, come tell the people. Then hold on there. You want people, we don't listen to the people who are calling to Andre. And the police them we are calling. Do you say, say the police them want some good police in the force were tired? We don't see some good police, we don't think some good police in the force were tired out of people. A police are leak some things. Police are leak things. Because police tired. Because you know why police are leak things? Because them say they might treat this boy hands and gloves because in the road certain man around, certain politician and up there. And them say if I did them couldn't get that the treatment. And police will call me that them are saying. Them say them couldn't get that the treatment there. If I did them end up in something like that, them that they are jail already. So the police force is pissed off because of the corruption in it. So the police are spilling the beans. Even call bloggers. Call the phone. Inbox. And you hear them call upon ear. As a listen to Stephen thing. Right? Because the police, the good police in there, them tired. Them tired and them say, boy, things are moving now, things are shifting. Them think this is their moment for them to come out and strike. Too much corruption. That is what hurting the country from top to bottom. Too much corruption. Police are tired. Or you think we hear the voice note, the voice note, the recording between the driver and the alleged driver and the alleged cop. You remember the voice note of them say them man talk back and forth. Or you think we could hear a voice note like that? Now, like seriously, how you think we could hear a voice note like that? You think the driver recorded it and send it out? Do you think it's the driver recorded it and send it out? No, man. I personally believe a police send it to blogger. Police, I mean, no, hide that one, I know. Make a dash it out there. Can look how long just like us. Where I say, boy, look how long the thing go on, look like so no, they now put the fire upon it and no investigation and they now run it down and man still out there doing what they want to do. Police see that. And a lot of police don't like that youth there. A lot of police don't like the police. We're in a jail right now for Dana Lee. A lot of police don't like him. Me I tell you they don't like him. Because of what him do. They must say him do a lot of things. That they must say. Says not a good man. And on top of that, because of him links with certain people and brushing shoulder with politicians and all this stuff and artists and stuff, him thinks him is untouchable. And they are saying the same thing too. If it were them, they would have their jail long time. So the police them say, this not gonna go under. Them have that stuff out there. That's why you the police them coming out and talking. The good police, I'm tired of it, man. There are good police in the force, people. There are good police in the force. Not a lot of them, but there are good police in the force. I'm tired. See them country are ranting down before them and them can't do nothing. Police tell me, them just in and forget them look 9 to 5. Watch the clock and go home. When certain khaki clothes man say certain things, you can't say nothing. I want to see stuff before your face. Them khaki clothes man come down, load up the local police, them local constable, them load them up and make them have a certain fear in them. That even when them see stuff, them can't come talk. They put fear in these police. Police can't talk. You have to just join the nonsense and the nastiness and go like you don't say anything. They answer me what police, good police in the force in Jamaica, they must speak and they're going to leak. They're going to leak, people. It's a different day in Jamaica. Me say them all leak. Good police are going to leak. This Dana Lee changed my country forever. I'm telling you already, never be the same. And like I tell you, social media solve a lot of crime. All the police need to do is get them notepad when bloggers talking about certain case and take down notes. A lot of no answer to solve crime right in so. Dana Lee case was solved by social media. And social media, I'm getting good information. Social media solved that case. Good inside information I'm getting, people. Social media solved that case. And even if youth are mind the girl, they never know what to say. They never know say the girl I spend money on the man, if you mind the man, I do all type of stuff, but I look at money and mind this man. They never know about that, people. These are inside source, me I hear that. Social media, them hear that pan. There's a lot of, that's what I say. Me just read to you. Jamaican police are no bigger than no other police nowhere. Where they can go on social media and get information to crack case. I just read to you how many cold cases from before you and I were born crack on social media. But listen to me. Jamaica is a corrupt country. And believe me, they're going to try to come for vloggers. And if they try to come for vloggers, we're going to get louder. They, people, they might try to come for vloggers to shut us down. Just like how they might shut up the Integrity Commissioner. Just like they might shut down the Auditor General. But they can't come out to the public and find this. See when they want to try mess with vloggers. And you're going to be hell to pay. Because we're not going to mess with the wrong set of people. And we're not clocking on nobody's clock. And you're going to make we get louder. And they'll show how no more corrupt. And how no shut down the country and run to one altar. Like a you know, how about this here? People, me telling us, they are trying to mess with vloggers. They are trying to mess with vloggers by shutting us down. Popping some big fine if we talk about them and hurt them little feelings. We have ever heard that? You see nobody talk about them. They shut down vloggers in America or nowhere. That's what they're trying to do. I'm telling you already. They will come for us. And we need to get louder as vloggers and pay attention and see what they might try to do. Because pay attention. Me not ease up. They are trying to come for us. They are writing laws against vloggers right now. If you hurt them feelings, if you make them feel bad, based on, if you hurt them feelings in your vlogging, them can sue you. Big money. Yes, man, the politician them. Don't think I lie, me I tell. Them do this. You see them shut down Auditor General man and Integrity Commissioner man. I fight hell like hell don't we? But them, you know, they put a gag order on them. So corrupt politician must not be known to the public. You must go vote for that corrupt politician again. You must not know the truth, you know, about a candidate that you are voting for. You must go vote for probably a criminal you're going to vote for. But should they at jail. You see it? You see the corruption? Corruption is our problem in Jamaica. Corruption. Alright guys, talk to you later. Don't ever, the social media detectives, don't ever feel stupid. Nothing wrong with it no. Bless you, yeah? Out. Talk to you guys later. Go and make nice. Don't stop making nice, man. Go and make nice, man. Do the things here, man. Comment and make nice here, man. Vloggers don't stop. Move to stop. Move to stop. I quiet the one, quiet down the momentum. On the mad. Move to stop. Nice. We don't hear so the man get charged, family. We don't hear woman find her daughter, family. So no rest for. No rest for the weary. Talk to you later. Peace out.